Here are the learning objectives for this video. You will learn hand washing, dishwasher deliming and chemical safety, powerlifting techniques, shelf organization, and how to remove hot objects from warmers and ovens. First, wet your hands. Then get soap and lather your palms and upper forearms with soap. Rub your palms together and twist your fingernails on the palms to get underneath the nails. Chop and rub the sides of your hands. Get the top side of your index finger and thumb twist. Get the back of your hand and in between your fingers. Wring the wrist around and then rinse your hands and upper forearms to get all the soap off. And then dry your hands using as many towels as necessary to completely dry your hands thoroughly. Once dried, use the towels to turn off the faucet. The first step to chemical safety is the proper protection equipment. The first piece is the mouth guard to prevent any inhalation of gas. The second is the chemical goggles to prevent splatter. And then thirdly, the chemical gloves to prevent any contact of the chemicals with the skin on your hands while moving any chemicals around. Notice that these are longer gloves and not just standard wrist length gloves. They go halfway up the arm to prevent splatter. If necessary, please get a coworker to help you put on the gloves, as this is a mandatory requirement of handling chemicals. Pour around half a gallon of Lime-A-Way into the dishwasher. Then disconnect both the soap from the dishwasher by removing it, and also disconnect the rinse agent, which also requires removing the tube from the bottle. Once these two have been removed, close the dishwasher to begin the deliming process. Make sure that the cycle is set to 6 and that it begins. This needs to run for around 10 to 15 minutes. For demonstration purposes, we end it early. After the deliming has concluded, rinse out the inside of the dishwasher using the hose, making sure to get every single part of the dishwasher, including the parts above in the top. Once finished, reinstall both the washing and the rinse agents by connecting the chemicals back into their appropriate positions and putting the rinse agent tube back into the gallon mixture. In the event of chemicals being exposed to your eyes, have a coworker come and help you to keep your eyes open as the water is extremely cold at the eye wash station, and wash your eyes for around 10 to 15 minutes to clear the eyes of any chemicals. Once done, go and see the nurse immediately and follow any instructions he or she may have on proper care afterwards.
So Diana's going to walk up to this counter, pull this box out. You're going to want to make sure that your legs are a good distance apart, bend at the knees. You're going to pull that box as close to you as possible, and then step forward and then set the box down.
This is incorrect due to the strain on your back and the sharp, fast movements to set the box down.
We call this the golfer's bend, and you'll just want to have something to support your hand with. Bend at the knee slightly, pick it up with your leg elevated at the back. Pick up the utensil or anything off the floor. This is how you would pick up a box if it was on the floor, and without having, a lot of our boxes don't have handles on them. So you want to tilt the box, pull it up to you, again, as close to your body as possible, feet together, and then pivot, set it on the shelf. Your option of picking something up off the floor as well, come down on one knee, tilt it, bring it up to your leg, and then you push off on the box from your knee, and then bring it over to the counter. You would not pick up the box the improper way. So this would be a team lift if you have a box that's heavy or you can't pick up by yourself. Always find a partner to help you. Again, you'll just want to bend your legs, tilt the box, pick it up, and then come to the counter to drop it off. Ketchup is pretty heavy of a box, so you would not want to put it up high, because now you gotta pull it here. You're using a lot of your shoulder muscles for that, and then you also have the option of hurting yourself if it falls or you lose your balance or whatnot. So ketchup, if you want to put that on a proper shelf, would be something that's more level with your waist or your front side of your body. So here's a light box. Even though it is larger, it is a lot lighter than, say, your box of ketchup. So this would be something that you could put up a little higher. So you want to make sure that your lighter stuff is up top, or and then your heavier stuff kind of down. Here you can see they have some open cans of things, so those might be where you want to put them lower on the shelf because they're not as heavy to pick up as well. But your heavier stuff, you want to make sure that that's more eye level with where you're standing. Alright, when taking pans or anything out of the warmer or the oven, always make sure, it's very important that you use 2 pot holders. Our sheet pans do get very heavy with food or product on it. You want to come over, open the lever, pull it out, and make sure you always have it with 2 pot holders. Bring it to your station, set it down, and then make sure that your door is kept closed to keep the heat inside the hot box. When taking stuff out of the oven, for instance, this is a bin of hot boiling water. Make sure that you have the long red gloves on to protect your forearms from getting burnt. Make sure you open the oven kind of slowly, especially if it's on steam mode, because the steam will come out and it can burn you as well. Then you'll want to take out with 2 pot holders, set it on the counter,